Welcome to an Inside Carolina recommitment, solidification, whatever we want to call it, dish. Quarterback Bryce Baker reaffirms he will be in the North Carolina 2025 recruiting class. That is Don Callahan to tell us all about it. Don, he's been committed a long time. Now he's solidified that. What's going on?
Yeah, so basically he was by far North Carolina's most, avid commitment up until Mack Brown was fired. And once Mack Brown was fired, it caused him to waver a little bit. And then you had schools like Penn State and LSU come in there and kind of, made him even less solid. And Penn State was even able to secure an official visit just before the dead period from Bryce. Obviously, Bryce wanted to get to know North Carolina's new head coach before he kind of made a firm decision, and that's what he ultimately did.
So he had opportunities. You mentioned the official visit to Penn State. LSU was sniffing around, but he's been committed to North Carolina. He's a North Carolina kid, 6'3", 195 or so. Why did he ultimately decide that Carolina was the place for him to be?
Yeah, as you mentioned, in-state kid, that was really important to him, proximity and all that. But ultimately, when it came to the new coach coming in, Bryce wanted to feel like he was going to be a part of that coach's plans, that coach's future. And once Bill Belichick was named North Carolina's coach, one of the first things that he did, it actually happened shortly after the press conference on Thursday, he had a phone call with Bryce and his parents. And Bryce was able to get all of his questions answered, felt comfortable in Coach Belichick's plans as it pertains to him. And it solidified his decision to enroll in North Carolina, which will actually be for the bowl game.
So you got a 6'3", 195, 200-pound, as I said, quarterback, East Forsyth. You've mentioned before, but tell us about the tools he brings.
Yeah, I mean, he's a kid who's just raw skills. You know, a great football player, but also a great basketball player. He's not a kid who spends his off seasons, 100% focusing on football. He plays other sports, and obviously was a really good basketball player in high school. But also, he has a very purposeful approach to his life. Basically, we've had him on the podcast to where he talked about just everything he does is just kind of in preparation for his long-term football career. And I think that sort of approach will help him in the long run with, in college and beyond.
Bryce Baker, 2025 quarterback, affirms his decision to attend North Carolina, be enrolled shortly. Stay tuned to Don Callahan and Inside Carolina for all your recruiting news and updates on the Tar Pit Premium message boards.